Welcome back to the Nap Lab. Today we're reviewing the Helix Dusk, a 12-inch hybrid mattress made of polyfoam, pocketed coils, and a quilted cover. The Dusk is designed for back and stomach sleepers with a medium firm feel. In April 2025, Helix updated their entire mattress line with new covers, materials, design changes, and more. In the 2024 model we reviewed, the Dusk struggled in a few key areas, including having higher motion transfer and weaker edge support. Ultimately, it ended up with a below average score. Will the newest version of the Helix Dusk do better and be worth your money? Let's jump into the review and find out now. On screen now is the performance scorecard from our comprehensive data-driven testing. Before we get into the details, it should be noted that the version we tested included the optional ErgoAlign layer, which is an additional $200. The mattress scored a 9.0 or higher in 6 out of 8 of our performance categories, including cooling, response, edge support, sex, pressure relief, and company. On the other hand, it still underperformed with respect to motion transfer, albeit doing better than the previous version. Lastly, off-gassing also was a below average score. Altogether, the new version of the Helix Dusk earned an overall performance score of 8.90, which ranks it in the top 28% among the 350 plus mattresses we've tested to date. The Helix Dusk comes in a single firmness, 7 out of 10, where 10 is the most firm, giving the mattress a slightly firm feel. In the version we tested, the mattress had the ErgoAlign comfort layer. In my view, the ErgoAlign layer is creating a notable level of increased firmness. Without this layer, the mattress firmness would likely drop between half and 1.0 points on our firmness scale, taking it down to a 6 to 6.5 out of 10 and giving it a medium firm feel. Next, we're going to talk through what the Helix does best. First, the mattress has excellent cooling performance, and one could further improve it with the optional cooling cover for an additional fee. But even with the basic knit cover, I found no significant heat buildup and quicker than average heat dissipation. Second, the mattress has fantastic edge support even when sitting or lying at the absolute edge. This is largely due to the design, including reinforced edge support coils. Third, the price of the Helix Dusk is excellent, especially given its above average performance. Again, this particular review includes the Helix Dusk with the $200 optional ErgoAlign comfort layer. However, not all mattresses are ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the Dusk. First, motion transfer is a bit high, which is not ideal for sleepers who are sensitive to motion while they sleep. Second, the Dusk model, when equipped with the ErgoAlign layer, does provide a slightly firm feel. Along with the Dusk's back and stomach design focus, I do not recommend this mattress and ErgoAlign configuration for most side sleepers. However, without the ErgoAlign layer, it is more appropriate for side sleepers. Last, Helix offers a 100-night trial period. This is a good deal shorter than the average trial period C, which is around 178 nights on average. Your body weight and sleeping position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. Support on the Helix Dusk is excellent. During our test, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The mattress is equipped with an 8.5-inch support layer. This is 0.58 inches thicker than the average support layer thickness of 7.92 inches based on all of our tests to date. While support was excellent overall, it's certainly better on my stomach and back, while my side felt a little too much pushback. In my view, this excess pushback is the result of the optional ErgoAlign layer we tested on this mattress. That ErgoAlign layer creates a ton of extra pushback in the middle, which is great if you're heavier, like a little more firmness, like less sinkage, or otherwise just want more pushback from the mattress. However, most side sleepers tend to need a little more sinkage and a medium firm feel. If you are a side sleeper, I would strongly recommend not adding the optional ErgoAlign layer. The Dusk has a slightly firm feel when equipped with the ErgoAlign layer. I expect it will have a medium firm feel without the optional layer. A medium firm feel is ideal for most body types and sleeping positions, while the slightly firm feel is better for exclusive back and stomach sleepers who prefer less sinkage. Regarding the optional ErgoAlign layer, we've received complaints from some of our readers who said it created too much support and a feel that negatively impacted comfort. But again, this is going to be more subjective from sleeper to sleeper. My view is this: if you are not certain you want and need more support and pushback, then do not get the ErgoAlign. Without the ErgoAlign, the Dusk has a more balanced support profile and comfort dynamic. It's also going to be more likely that side sleepers and combination sleepers can enjoy the feel. To enjoy the ErgoAlign, you have to really need and want the additional pushback and support. It creates a feel that's better suited to stomach and back sleepers, but not well suited for side sleepers. Based on all my tests to date, an analysis of the materials and my subjective experiences, I'm confident most sleepers will find support on the Helix Dusk is excellent. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At NapLab, we test each mattress by analyzing according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have our cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allowing it to absorb body heat. Then, we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Helix Dusk has excellent cooling. During our test, I did not feel any significant level of heat retention around my body. Notably, we tested the version without the optional cooling pillow top cover. We have tested other Helix Core models, including the Helix Sunset, with the cooling cover and measured a notable improvement in cooling, so that's an upgrade to consider if you want the absolute best cooling performance. All that said, even without the optional cover, the mattress has solid cooling performance. The foams don't retain significant heat and seem to breathe well. In addition, the pocketed coil unit brings plenty of air into the mattress, which helps to further reduce and prevent heat. Lastly, the minimal sinkage depth is helpful as the body isn't enveloped by extra comfort material around the sides. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 89.6 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 0.3 degrees less than the average of 89.9 degrees based on all of our tests to date. After getting off the mattress, the temperature declined by 5.1 degrees from minute 0 to 1, which is 0.4 degrees cooler than the average 0 to 1 minute decline of 4.7 degrees. When we consider the combination of objective data, my subjective experiences, and an analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view that cooling is excellent. For the sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. The Helix Dusk has minimal sinkage. During our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 1.83 inches. This is 0.35 inches less sinkage than the average sinkage depth of 2.18 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress creates more of a floating feel where the body lies more on the mattress as opposed to sinking down in the mattress. Heavier parts of the body do sink down a bit more, but the sinkage is more restrained. The ErgoAlign layer is definitely creating more support and pushback, and likely a slight increase in firmness on the mattress. Without this optional layer, I expect the mattress would have a medium firm feel instead of slightly firm, and also have a more moderate sinkage depth. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Helix Dusk has a moderate level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 9.91 meters per second squared. This is 14% more motion transfer than the average of 8.67 meters per second squared. The Dusk mattress has multiple material and design choices that increase motion, including the slightly firm feel, minimal sinkage, and optional ErgoAlign layer. All of these factors create more pushback and resistance, and therefore higher bounce. That higher bounce simply sets the stage for greater motion transfer, which is then realized through the material design of the mattress. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion peaks from 0 to 0.21 seconds. Motion drops down thereafter, but we do see a notable secondary spike from 0.50 to 0.72 seconds. By 1.29 seconds, we return to near zero levels of energy. All things considered, motion is fine, but also far from great. We see higher than average motion intensity, a longer than average motion duration, and a notable secondary spike. In my view, much of this increase in motion is the result of the optional ErgoAlign layer. Without that layer, I expect that the Dusk would have notably lower motion transfer. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The Helix Dusk is a mixed bag for material responsiveness, with an extremely fast most recover response time and a fast full recover response time. In our most recovered test, we measured a recovery speed of 0.2 seconds, which is 0.22 seconds faster than the average of 0.42 seconds based on all of our tests to date. In our fully recovered responsiveness test, we measured a recovery speed of 0.8 seconds, which is 0.19 seconds faster than the average of 0.99 seconds. Let's talk through the materials first. We have a 0.75-inch gel memory foam within the top layer, but beyond that is all polyfoam and coils. Polyfoam is typically a faster responsiveness layer, and that's exactly what we measured and experienced with the Dusk. While the gel memory foam within the quilted cover slows down the total responsiveness slightly, the other layers of polyfoam and coils are rebounding back to shape effectively instantly. The Dusk also benefited from the optional ErgoAlign layer, which is highly responsive, highly supportive, and highly bouncy layer. This additional layer further helps to ensure the mattress is fast to respond, easy to move around on, and doesn't create any type of a stuck feeling. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rebounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preference factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Helix Dusk has a high level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 10.81 inches. This is 1.68 inches more bounce than the average of 9.13 inches based on all of our tests to date. The Helix Dusk has the second highest bounce among any Helix mattress we've tested, only losing slightly to the Helix Plus with its 10.90 inches of bounce. The Dusk has many material and design choices that increase bounce, including the slightly firm feel, minimal sinkage, and optional ErgoAlign layer. These layers create extra pushback, which returns higher levels of energy and therefore higher levels of bounce. In addition, this Helix model has less memory foam than most other Helix models, only containing 0.75 inches of gel memory foam within the quilted cover. Memory foam typically decreases bounce, while polyfoam increases it. The higher bounce is the reason the mattress earned an excellent score, and it's easy to move around on. However, that higher bounce is also the reason motion transfer is worse than average, so there are pros and cons to consider. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Helix Dusk has outstanding sitting edge support and excellent lying edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 3 inches. This is a solid inch less than the average sitting sinkage of 4 inches based on all of our tests to date. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt that support was excellent in all sleeping positions. The mattress uses reinforced coils along the right and left sides of the mattress. Notably, it does not use those same reinforced coils at the head and foot. This helps make the mattress a little less expensive. In addition to reinforced coils, the edge support also benefits from the slightly firm feel, minimal sinkage, and optional ErgoAlign layer. All of these factors are helping to create a more robust and supportive surface in general, and that extends all the way to the edge of the mattress. Overall, I'm pleased with the level of edge support, and I expect most sleepers will find it more than sufficient. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edge are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Helix Dusk has excellent sex performance. Normally, we would use this section to talk about pros and cons for sex. However, this mattress is a rarity in that there are really no notable cons to speak of. The Helix Dusk does exactly what we hope to see for amorous activities, and as such earns a fantastic score. First up, noise is minimal, and both pressure relief and cooling are excellent. This ensures we have a comfortable surface and one that isn't unduly loud. Next, we have a perfect edge support score with just 3.00 inches of sitting sinkage. This ensures the edge of the mattress is incredibly robust and extends the usable surface area of the mattress. Lastly, we have 10.81 inches of bounce. More bounce is almost always better, as it makes sex less tiring, less strenuous, and more fun. From top to bottom, the Helix Dusk is a fantastic performer for sex, and I think most couples will find it excellent. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Helix Dusk has an excellent level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt no significant pressure points on my body. The mattress is equipped with 3.5 inches of comfort material, which is 0.73 inches less comfort material than the average comfort layer thickness of 4.23 inches based on all of our tests to date. While the comfort layer is a bit thinner than average, the quality of the foam layers looks and feels excellent both on the body and in hand. That said, when equipped with the optional ErgoAlign layer, I do think this mattress is far better tuned to the needs of stomach and back sleepers due to the limited sinkage and increased pushback from said ErgoAlign layer. For those sleepers that need this extra support, it can be a great help, especially in the middle of the mattress where mattresses are more likely to sag and form body impressions. However, this ErgoAlign layer really makes it not a great fit for most side sleepers. In my view, most side sleepers are likely going to find there's just too much support in the middle and not enough sinkage to bring the hips in alignment with the rest of the body. If you're a side sleeper, I would strongly recommend not getting the ErgoAlign layer, as the mattress will create better pressure relief and comfort without it for you. In our objective pressure mapping test, we measured a max PSI of 0.83. This is well within the ideal pressure range I hope to see, and also well below the 2.0 PSI high pressure point that we want to avoid. When I consider our objective pressure mapping test, material thickness, material quality, and my subjective experience on the mattress, I'm confident most sleepers will find pressure relief to be excellent. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong smell and/or a smell that dissipates more quickly are better. The Helix Dusk had a strong smell upon initial unboxing. The mattress smelled for 12 days. This is 5.4 days longer than the average smell duration of 6.6 days. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of the trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, and country of origin. Helix has an excellent company score with consumer-friendly terms and conditions. The mattress includes a 100-night trial period and a lifetime warranty. Shipping and returns are both free. All Helix mattresses are made in the US. So, should you buy the Helix Dusk? I think it's a strong option for a lot of sleepers, but it comes down to two big factors. One, do you primarily sleep on your back and stomach? Helix really honed in on a particular feel and firmness that strongly benefits back and stomach sleepers, and that's especially true when you configure the mattress with the ErgoAlign layer. And two, is your budget at or around $1,300 for a queen? Well, the base Dusk model currently goes for $1,100. This version with the ErgoAlign layer costs an extra $200. Beyond these 2 points, the Helix Dusk has excellent cooling, outstanding edge support, and it's great for sex. In the end, this is a strong option for back and stomach sleepers who need to keep the budget in check. However, it can also be a good fit for side sleepers and more all-arounders, provided you do not get the ErgoAlign layer. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comments or questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the mattress, we've got a link in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.